Hi everyone, hello, how are you? Welcome to or welcome back to my channel if you have joined me here before. Today I have another beautiful first look from Ever After. If you were new here or you have never heard of Ever After before, they are a diamond painting company, fairly new. They only started out at the start of the summer and they have the most beautiful art over there. I am very lucky to actually be a licensed artist with them. I'm really grateful for the opportunity, and they are very nice and kind to send over sneak peeks and first looks to be able to unbox and show you all. So, we're going to get into another one, and this one is actually my own art. So, before we get into it, I just want to do a little bit of a tour of the box. Again, I am going to apologize for the reflection that you see here, but as I say in nearly every video, I do live in Ireland. It is very dull here, and no matter how much lighting I try to bring in, if it's just so dull and dark, it's this is sadly the best we can get. But anyway, that does not matter. Let's get into it. So when you get your diamond painting, it will be in a bigger box, and then you will have it in this box, so it is well protected. Up here you have their logo, and it says Ever After Diamond Painting, a premium diamond painting experience featuring legally licensed artwork. And down here we have an image of the picture, and this is Radiant Sunflower by myself, and it's a square. On the side here you can see website everafterdiamondpainting.com, which again I'll have linked below. And then over here with the beautiful glass slippers, create your own fairy tale. Lovely fun holographic bits on the box as well. I think they're really nice. And another thing, if you store your diamond paintings upwards, you have the image, the name, artist, and shape of your diamond painting. So let's get into it. I'm going to take the plastic from the side I've already done. I'm very, very excited to see this one. It was definitely a bit more of a different one than I would normally do, and I really enjoyed doing it. I normally do more kind of like cartoony kind of ones, but I was really wanting to just kind of play around with different. I wanted to play around with different techniques, and I started doing some watercolor ones. There was another one that was only released last week, and that was kind of nearly one of my first ones. It was a fun ghost one, and I really enjoyed it. So then I thought I'm going to try and do a different kind of one, more kind of summery one, and I came up with this one, and I really, really enjoy it. So first of all, when you open your stuff, you are going to get your inventory sheet, and this is essentially just kind of a paper log for all the drills you have for your image and all that. So here you will have the size, which is a 35 by 35, perfect snack size that you can do in between bigger pictures, or if you're just feeling just a smaller one. Then here you will have square resin, which all the drills are resin drills, so that just means easier to work with and better quality. Then you have one AB and two Forever Dust, and if you don't know what they are, I will show you when we get in. Again, you will have another picture, the name and the artist. Over here you will have all your drill colors, and then there is a second sheet because we have 82 colors. So we have quite a lot of colors in this one. When you think it's such a small picture, a 35 by 35, it has a lot of colors. Um, so essentially you can just keep this if you don't use the sticker sheet, or if you're wanting to enhance your image, you can have a look at all the colors here and think, okay, see 444, I want to change that to an AB or Forever Dust. And you can actually just look at the weight of it and just think, okay, well, I'm going to need 1 gram of this bag, and I can change it out. So there is that. Then we're going to have our image. Now, what I'm going to do is roll it backwards. As I do always say, you don't have to roll your diamond painting backwards, but just for the video, it's just going to help it lay flatter quicker. But again, if I was just going to start diamond painting this right now, I wouldn't need to do that at all because they do lie flat pretty quickly. So here is the image, and how beautiful is that? What I will do is just have a bigger picture up here, just because again it doesn't get the whole thing, and sorry about the flash also again, but this is our image. Now all their images are hand rendered as well, which is beautiful and amazing. I love hand rendered images. I'm not a fan of computer rendering, so this is absolutely perfect for me. I just feel like it takes out the unnecessary confetti. If there is confetti there, it's needed. So we will take a tour of the canvas. So you can see up here is their Go Create Your Own Fairy Tale. Over here you have a picture and the legend. Down here you have the name of the image, the artist, and the size. In the middle we have another logo, and again, everafterdiamondpainting.com. Now, up on this, it is poked and scalloped. That's just going to prevent fraying. So if you do want to hang this up, you're not going to have any little bits coming out at the edge. And here we have a nice thick plastic sheet. It's really going to protect this, and it's just a nice quality. You can see here the grid. It's very nice. It's very clear, and these are always very, very sticky. I never have any issues with Ever After's grid at all. It is perfectly tight. It's not too tight where it's, hard to push down, but there is no gaps whatsoever. There is no sliding with the glue, which I do find that from some places that the drills actually do slide quite a lot. If you see any like little rivers here, that is just the plastic just from, being folded up and shipping and all that. If you want to remove them, all you do is just pull it back and just kind of, it doesn't always work for me, but just lay it flat and it will be fine. Now, next in there, you also get a sticker sheet. So again, we have the Ever After logo, the size, the drills, the special drills, picture of the image, the artist, and name. You can put that in your paper logbook if you have one. Then we have all these beautiful little fun stickers around the edges. And we have all your colours here. And then we have a second sticker sheet as well with more. Again, we have 82 colours. These are all perforated, so you'll be able to take these off and put them on either your containers or your bags. Now, what I will show next is the toolkit. I really like their toolkit a lot. Again, a lot of us would use our own toolkits, but for a small shop with, kind of more of a standard toolkit, it is brilliant, and I do keep quite a lot of it. So first of all, you get a bag. Always keep them bags because they're going to be handy for something, whether you have it for special drills or just keeping extra tweezers, etc. Then you're going to have a tray. Again, it's a smaller tray, but if it's your first time diamond painting, it's going to work. It's going to be handy, and you can also use these for different projects as well. I do sometimes put my leftover drills on other kind of fun stuff, and I do actually use these because if I get any glue on these, I don't mind. Then you also get a bag of baggies. Again, they're handy for spare drills. I never throw them out, ever. Then you get your pen. There is a single placer on that end, then a 3-placer there. You also get a squishy to go on the pen. Again, this is just going to have more comfort and grip for it. You're also going to get a 7-placer for your pen to try your hand at multi-placing. Then you're going to get a caddy of wax, and there is going to be 6 pieces in this. Again, if you do use this, just make sure you pull the plastic back on both sides just to make sure you can load up your pen. Keep them in this as well just so they don't dry out. And a beautiful pink tweezers, and it says create your own fairy tale. You have this here. They are very sharp tweezers, so just make sure that you put this back on. Now, I'm going to get all this away, and then we're going to look at the drills. This is our packet of drills. This is all our colors here. You can see they're all really light and beautiful. I'm loving all these oranges in between. What I'm going to do is take out these special drills, and we'll have a look at them. I did open the packet of drills, but just one thing to note. You do have a sticker here, and this will actually match up with the canvas. So in case you store your drills and your canvas separately, there is always going to be a sticker. Again, I just opened it and ruined it, but there will be that there. So this is our original color palette. First of our special drills is ZG907. This is a beautiful Forever Dust. You'll see there it's a beautiful green color, and there to be this kind of silvery glitter on top of it. What a Forever Dust is essentially is a normal drill, but it has this kind of mica powder or kind of like eyeshadow that is on top of it. Now don't worry, it's not going to get everywhere when I say glitter or kind of eyeshadow. It's actually encapsulated in the drill, so it's not going to go everywhere, but it just brings a nice subtle color or subtle shine to your diamond painting. But that is the first one. Then we have this beautiful color. It is ZGH20. It is kind of a royal blue color. Absolutely gorgeous. And then the next one we have is this beautiful red AB, and it is 666 AB. Now an AB, as you can tell, is quite different. It comes from the AB comes from the name Aurora Borealis, like the Northern Lights, and this color just pulls in other colors. Is going to be just in these little red areas over here around it and a little bit up here. Again, it's only a small bag, so not too much, but that's really going to draw your eye into these areas. Now in this Forever Dust, it's going to be just kind of along these areas on the outer edges of it. And again, more over here and a little bit over here. Again, really drawing the attention into the center. This beautiful lime green fairy dust is going to be all along here. All these little bits here on the leaves. Again, another small bag, so just a little bit sprinkled everywhere, which will be gorgeous. A little bit over here. Again, just on the areas that need to be highlighted. Over here. And that is it, guys. This is yet again Radiant Sunflower from Ever After. It's a 35 by 35, so it's a nice snack size kit. It's absolutely gorgeous. I do think I'm going to start it soon enough because again, it's such a beautiful image. We are at the very end of August now and I'd like to get it done this year because I love the colours. Do let me know down in the comments if you have this or if you have ordered any other image from Ever After. They are definitely absolutely amazing. I do have a post review up of 2 other images I've done from them, one round and one square. Do take a look at that. You will see how amazing the grid is and the rendering, etc. But yeah, I just want to say thank you yet again to Jessica over at Ever After. And thank you to you for tuning in, and I will talk to you again. Bye.